Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a video all about this look. This is my full glam, dewy, juicy, glowy spring look. I don't know what to call it. I just used all the adjectives that came to my mind. I am so excited to be bringing you guys today's video because today's video is actually sponsored by Revlon. So thank you so much to Revlon for sponsoring today's video. I feel like I'm just in a better mood now that I've completed my makeup. Starting this makeup look, I was a little bit in a different mood. I definitely feel like I'm PMSing all the time now that we are in this self-distancing quarantine mode, you know what I mean? Especially now that we are like on day, I don't even know what day it is, what time it is. It's all kind of morphed together into one. It's definitely important to keep taking care of ourselves, and that also includes with like getting your makeup done and just making yourself feel better, whether if it's working out, doing your makeup, doing your hair. Also going to be FaceTiming my family in a little bit and some of my friends just to catch up and see how everybody's doing. I am gonna have all sorts of products in today's video, including some Revlon stuff as well. So I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's jump right on into the video. So I'm going in with some skincare using the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. I've been loving this. I put it on pretty much every morning. This one and the Summer Fridays one is just so good, but this one feels a little bit more firming, I would say. Yet another disclaimer, if you are new, I use natural lighting, so if the lighting changes, it does frustrate me, but hopefully it doesn't frustrate you as much. But natural lighting, I feel like, is the best when it comes to makeup tutorials because then you can really see how things look. I love natural light, and I feel like I look my best in natural light. This is the Fresh Peony Brightening Moisture Face Cream. Moisturizes perfectly, especially if you dry skin. This is great. It really plumps up your skin too. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. So for primers today, I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus. This is the Perfecting and Smoothing Makeup and Skincare Primer. The reason why I like this one in particular is because it has hyaluronic acid, which is really hydrating, and a lot of smoothing primers that I've used in the past, because I do have dry skin, have tended to be very like pill-like, like they kind of pill up on my face or dry out my skin, and they just don't sit well with my makeup. But this one has seriously been a game changer. I've used it for a while now. You guys have seen me use it in my other makeup tutorials, but it truly works. So I'm going to be using foundation today, and I'm going to be using the Revlon Candid Glow and the Revlon Candid Foundation. This one is their original Candid Photo Ready foundation, and this one is their glow version. But I like to mix the two because it kind of gives me a silky like finish. It's not super glowy and it's not matte. It's just a perfect in between. These two colors work perfectly for me for the shades, so I like to mix these two and then just apply them to the skin. For concealer, I'm going to use my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. It just has a perfect amount of coverage and it's very blendable and creamy, and I love this shade. It just looks really good, especially in pictures. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have your favorite concealer that you could recommend to me. I like really creamy, hydrating finishes, so leave them down below because I would love to hear your favorites. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some brow gel through my brows just because I use a pretty wet consistency. Just to like to apply this and let it set and do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Tantour and just go ahead and contour and bronze. I don't know if I do. Sometimes I think about the good. I'm gonna take the excess bronzer that's on my brush and just apply it to my crease. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Nude Sticks Magnetic Lip Plush Paints and Bahama Mama as my base for my blush. To give it that like sun-kissed flush. Now we're gonna go ahead and powder, especially underneath the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of want it to go like parallel of your cheekbone, just a little bit higher. I don't really like to just conceal right here. I like to kind of pull it up a little bit just to give myself a little bit more of like a snatch. Take my beauty sponge and just set right underneath my eyes, and I'll take a little bit right where I tend to crease, and especially around the mouth. I crease a lot. I'll go ahead and dust off any excess. I really don't bake, so to say. I just really like to set and take any excess product and just buff it off my face. I feel like brows are probably the least exciting thing for you guys to watch me do when I do my makeup, so I'm just going to do my brows real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so for my wing liner, what I like to use is eyeshadow. I like to use like a really dark brown, not really black, but this color that I usually go for is in this Persona palette. It's the Identity palette, and I like this color a lot. It's just perfect. It's called Fearless, and I just like to line my... And I know you would say I gave up way too soon. I'm going to take the shade Rose Gold. Now we both moved on. Oh, that's la la. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara, and I like to use this to really get those lashes real nice and big and juicy. It's cute. I'm going to be using the CoverFX Bronzer Duo in Sunkissed. I'll just take this and put it where I went in with the cream contour parameters of the face. I'm going to take a little brush like this with the bronzer, go on top of the contour just to emphasize it a little bit more. I'm just going to apply this in the crease as well, just to kind of define it. We're not going to do anything crazy with the eyes today. And I'm going to apply just a little bit right to the bottom lashes. For blush today, I'm going to be using the Patrick Ta She's Seductive blush. I haven't used this in a while, so I wanted to go ahead and use it today. And just apply this right to the apples of the cheek. I'm going to take a little bit and apply it right to the crease, just to tie it. I'm going to do it right in the middle and not really taking it all over. Just really focus it at the kind of where like the pupil is. If you go straight up and down, I just want to focus it right there. So that's where people look, you know, in this case on FaceTime. I'm going to take a little bit and kind of do the nose just to tie it all together. Okay, and then going in with one of my favorite drugstore highlighters, I'm going to be using the Revlon Skin Lights. This one is in Twilight Gleam. I love all the Skin Lights. Their formula is so pretty, and I just think that it's such a beautiful finish. I'll just show you guys. Okay, so I take it right onto the brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this right to the tops of my cheekbones. Do you see how much power that has? It's crazy. And I like to bring it right down here. Really just focus it right here. I don't really think like a big old streak looks the best. I just kind of like to make it work, but I gotta blend it out. So I'm gonna take another blending brush. I love these blending brushes, and just to blend out the edges so that it's not a big streak. See what I mean? Now it's like kind of more like a gleam. Do that to the other side. And then apply it to the brow bone. I'm going to take it right down the middle of my nose. A nose contour and highlight just does something, especially if you get it right in between the eyes, right here. Huge difference. And then I like to take a little bit, see where like naturally the light hits my nose right at the tip? That's where I'm going to emphasize, is right at tip of my nose, like that. Kind of just like brings it up, you know what I mean? If you want to just kind of angle it up a little bit more, just put a little bit of highlight right at the tip, you know what I mean? And then I like to take this, apply this right in the inside of my, between my eye and my nose. That is just so pretty. See this? It really is just light. Like, it looks so much like light. Okay, and then I take a little bit right on the Cupid's bow, apply some right to the front of my brow, like right above it, just to give a little bit of a glow. So glowy and cute right now. Maybe do like a little chin one. Accentuate a chin. Oat milk matcha latte from Coffee Bean. Perfect. I'm gonna take a little bit of that Skin Lights and then just apply it right to the center, right here. It just kind of catches people's eye when they see like a little bit of a glisten right at the top of where your eyes are, because that's where you're looking at someone, is their eyes. So I just feel like having a little bit of something just really kind of catches people's eyes. I don't know, just little tricks, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips real quick with Hot Gossip. I'm going to be using the new Revlon Super Lustrous Glass Shine lipsticks. I am a really big fan of nude lips, just glossy nude lips. So they have really great nude colors, especially they have deeper nude lip colors as well. They also have some really great bright colors as well. So you kind of have a really big choice of colors to choose from with this line, and I'm really excited to show you guys some. One of my favorite Revlon lipsticks is Rum Raisin, and they made it into one of their shines. So I'm going to show you guys this one. I really love the color of it. It's a very like deep berry shade. They're very sheer, but they definitely pack a punch with hydration as well as shine. I love that color. It's one of my favorites. I just think it's so flattering. I might use this one. So the other one I have is Nude Illuminator, and this is a little bit more of a pinky nude, also really gorgeous, has a hint of brown in it as well, this middle one right here. It's definitely more so my go-to nude shade when it comes to this line. Then I also just want to show you guys their clear one, which is really great. It's called Sparkling Quartz. It literally looks like a lip balm in the tube. I just feel like a little bit of shine and a hydration on the lips is always really great, even if you're not wearing any makeup. So having a clear option I thought was pretty genius and is definitely one of my faves. I'll even use it as a lip balm because it really is super hydrating. So for today, I'm going to be using Nude Illuminator, and they're super buttery. They tend to melt onto the skin. And they smell so good. This is what the Glass Shine lipsticks look like on the lips. They're super shiny. They're super buttery soft. As you guys could see when I was applying it, it just melted onto my lips. And it's so comfortable. It's not sticky at all. It has a really great sheer color, and they look so good. Like, I can't get over how nice this really looks on the lips, and just the shade in general is great. I highly recommend the new Glass Shines. They're gorgeous. All right, as we are coming to the end of the video, I'm going to set my makeup with the Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Okay, so that concludes my makeup look for today. I hope you liked getting ready with me. I am so into this super dewy, glossy, juicy look. I feel cute. I feel like I'm just like happy and thriving and not in quarantine, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and call my family because I haven't talked to them in a little while and I miss them so much. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to check out the description box for more information about all the products, links, all that jazz, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!